All right, good morning everybody. It's Thursday, July 23rd, day 161, doing 15.7 miles today in the Katahdin Ironworks Road. So let's get this day started. See you down the trail. And we are going over the chairbacks today, so we should get some views up high. I don't know what the total elevation gain is, but I think it will be up above 3,000 feet. So let's get up the trail. Alright, it's a beautiful little stream we're walking along this morning. I love to hear the sound of rushing water. Alright, see you down the trail. Alright, Katahdin Ironworks Road, 14.9 miles. That's what we got left today. It's early in the morning, maybe a little bit after 7. Let's keep climbing. See you down the trail. Just another morning of climbing up a mountain. Ooh, this has been a pretty good climb. Just taking a break here for a second. Gotta get up to the top of this. We'll see you down the trail. Alright, here's the view coming up Barren Mountain. Starting to get some looks ahead. That was a good climb. It took me like an hour 15 minutes to get up here anyway. We're not quite to the Barren fire tower yet, but we're getting there. See you down the trail. Alright, here we are. 2,100 miles down the Appalachian Trail. Or up the Appalachian Trail. I don't know. It depends on your perspective. That means we have 97.9 miles left to the sign on the top of Katahdin. Wow. And we're on Bear Mountain right now. Or we're making our way up to the Bear Mountain Fire Tower. So, we're getting there. Under 100. Alright, see you down the trail. Another rock slab to climb up to get to the Bear Mountain Fire Tower. I think this was like 740 feet of elevation gain. Alright, let's get up there. See you down the trail. And some more rock stairs going up Bear Mountain. Alright, let's get up there. See you down the trail. Okay, we're getting to the top of Barren Mountain. Pretty cool view from here. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Off in the distance I can see the big hills. How about that? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get up there. Let's just take a moment. I can see the remnants of the fire tower now. See you down the trail. Alright, here's the remnants of the Barren Mountain Fire Tower. Oh, let's get up here. Geological survey tag. And Barren Mountain. Let's see what it says. Appalachian Trail, Barren Mountain, elevation 2670. So there you go. Barren Mountain. Alright, see you guys down the trail. Alright, and here's another survey marker. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, let's get down. Alright, we're at the Blue Blaze, the Cloud Pond Lean-To, 0.3 miles. Over here, see we have Chairback Gap Lean-To is 6.8. That's where we're headed to right now. And then the west branch of the Pleasant River is 11.3. So let's keep going towards Chairback Gap Lean-To. Alright, see you guys down the trail. Phew, I'm so happy I can get some bogboard video in today. I didn't know, what it would be like in between these mountains. But these look pretty new too. Pretty darn good. Yeah, they have new screws too. So, nice work, trail maintainers. You guys are rocking. Oh boy. Pretty cruisy morning. And that climb up Barren Mountain was a good climb. Hour 15 minutes, whatever that elevation gain was. It was pretty good. Now we're in between peaks and cruising on bogboards. So sun is out, drying things out. The tree roots are really slippery today. I mean, I've had my foot slide on me quite a few times. Just got to make sure you got your trekking poles anchored in the ground, ready to pounce so that you don't go down. Yeah, you don't want to fall. Sharp rocks everywhere. Oh, sun is out, wind is blowing. Should really start to dry things out today. We had quite a bit of rain yesterday, so it was good to take a zero yesterday. Alright, we're about done with these bog boards. And there we go. See you down the trail. Alright, the trail has been rerouted around Fourth Mountain to bring you by this airplane wreckage. It's from the 1960s. It was a father and son. I don't know the circumstances of why the plane crashed, whether it was bad weather or mechanical failure, but they both walked away from it. But obviously the remnants of the plane is still here. There's no way to, well, I mean, you'd have to pack it out, but they didn't. They left it here, so this is it. Plane wreckage going up 4th Mountain and Barren Mountain. So see you guys down the trail. All right, we got a little bit of a view peeking out. I wonder if that's Whitecap for tomorrow. I don't know. There's mountains. A little valley, a lake. Pretty cool. All right, let's keep trekking. See you down the trail. All right, still heading north on the Appalachian Trail. Columbus Mountain is in 2.5 miles, so let's keep trekking. See you guys down the trail. All right, here's the view from Monument Ledge. Pretty nice mountain valley. Gorgeous day today. See, it's partly cloudy, but temperatures are cool. It's got to be in the 60s. Right, let's keep heading north. See you down the trail. All right, here's Columbus Mountain, elevation 2342. Another peak bag. North. Oh, that breeze is cool. See you down the trail. All right, we're coming up to Chairback Gap Lean-To. It is right on the trail. That's darn convenient because we're stopping here and taking a break. Pretty cool spot. Yeah. West Branch Pleasant River, 4.2, Cloud Pond 2, Lone Pond Swimming 2, blah blah blah. You can read it. There you go. I'm gonna stop and take a break. See you guys down the trail. Sometimes you go up the rock scrabble, sometimes you go down it. This time we're going down. All right, I gotta get down. See you down the trail. All right, this is a wrap up for day 161. Thursday, July 23rd, did 15.7 miles over Barren Mountain, the Chairbacks, and Columbus Mountain. 15.7 miles in 8.5 hours. It was a good day. It was a beautiful day today. So glad to get that over with. One more mountain range tomorrow before we hit the flats going on into Baxter State Park. See everybody down the trail.